DBS News. Fresh in the morning, eye-opening and balanced. The DBS Morning News starts right now.
This morning's headlines: Dominica's Olympic gold medalist Thea Lafogatson arrives here today to a major welcome ceremony. And chair of the Caribbean community, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell of Grenada, has joined the call for heightened mpox vigilance across the Caribbean. Details of the morning news right after this.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe, Petro Caribe, Petro Caribe, Petro Caribe, Petro Caribe.
DBS News.
Welcome back to the DBS Major Morning News. My name is Curtis Matthew. Here we go with our lead story. Dominica's Olympic gold medalist Thea Lafogatson arrives in Dominica this afternoon to a massive welcome ceremony. She will be met at Douglas Charles Airport by officials and well-wishers before a ceremony is held in her honor at the airport. Thea Lafogatson became the first Dominican to win a medal at the Olympic Games when she took gold in triple jump at the Paris Olympic Games.
History has been made. History has been made. Dominica secured its first ever Olympic medal, and it's a gold medal. Thea Lafogatson breaking the national record in the process. A jump of 15.02 meters pandemonium here in the stadium. The Dominican delegation were in full celebration. Just a few moments ago, St. Lucia themselves won their first medal in the 100-meter event.
And that's sports editor Gavin Richards, who was at the Olympic Games in France. Dominicans who saw the feat achieved by Thea Lafogatson celebrated at the Olympic Stadium.
Super happy, super happy. It's unbelievable. This is a dream come true for every single country, and we have it now. Small island, big dreams, and we're doing it. #1 in the world. That just shows you when you perform well and you inspire people that you never know how far they can get. And this is a result of everything, of Jerome, of myself, and Tia basically taking the torch and making it happen.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's all I can say. Absolutely amazing. Fantastic.
First gold medal for Dominica, and I live to see. Thank you, Jesus. Thanks to the Olympic Committee and the Dominican Association of Athletics, and to you and everybody else and all who prayed. And I have my rosary in my pocket, watch that. I have my rosary, I was praying, So I'm just so thrilled. Thank you for a small island, our first gold medal. This is historical. Historical.
For once in my life, I'm speechless. I congratulate Thea and the entire team. It's been a momentous occasion where most of us are hosts today in the stadium, and we cannot be prouder. Dominica to the world.
It's a great, great honor to be here. History has been made. Thea did great. And we knew from very early on that destiny was with her. Congratulations to Dominica. It's really unbelievable.
Dominicans at the Olympic Stadium in Paris, France. Acting Prime Minister Denis Charles Pemberton has called on the nation to turn out in their numbers to support the activities planned in honor of Thea Lafogatson.
Dominica is glowing with pride as we prepare to roll out the red carpet for our very own Olympic gold medalist. The government of Dominica has planned a full week of activities to officially welcome Thea home, following her historic performance at the Paris Olympics. With her achievement on the world stage, Thea filled our hearts with joy. Her triumph is our collective triumph as a nation, and we look forward with excitement to the series of activities planned in her honor. The activities include a grand motorcade and rally on Sunday, as well as a cocktail reception which will be hosted by our Prime Minister, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit. During her stay, Thea is also scheduled to visit several schools to share her experiences with our students. Our island's golden girl has brought the ultimate glory back to our shores, and we couldn't be more thrilled to celebrate her incredible achievement. We stand united in admiration for Thea, a true symbol of Dominican strength, determination, and excellence. I invite all who are able to join us on Sunday as we celebrate our Olympic champion.
And that's the acting Prime Minister Denise Charles Pemberton. Other news this morning: Chairman of the Executive Board of the Caribbean Public Health Agency CAFA, Health Minister Cassani Laville, says there are no cases of the Mpox virus in the Caribbean. Mpox was declared a public health agency emergency on August 14.
At this time, CAFA has informed the various Caribbean islands that samples should be sent to them for testing, for verification. So that is what is being done. So far, you would have seen a lot of false information going around, a lot of hoaxes where people are suggesting that there is Mpox in the Caribbean. Based on my conversations with the ad interim executive director of CAFA, Dr. Indar, we currently have no cases, confirmed cases of Mpox in the Caribbean.
And that's Chair of the Executive Board of CAFA, Health Minister Cassani Laville. He says Dominica will not take the Mpox matter lightly, as an action plan was established last year.
As of last year, if I recall, October 23rd, we would have met with various health stakeholders where we had a symposium on Mpox, because of course this is not the first time we're hearing about it. It is merely a resurgence, and the fact that it has been declared by WHO a public health emergency. So we would have, as of October of last year, prepared our action plan or strategy in terms of preparation to preempt, and not only that, to prepare and respond to any cases of Mpox. So what we've done, we have pulled out this strategy. We would have considered the various 8 to 9 recommendations that would have been presented by CAFA, and we would have incorporated these recommendations into our new action plan. So just earlier today, a meeting would have been convened with the major stakeholders in the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Social Services, and that includes both primary and secondary healthcare. And we would have invited also the executive members of CAFA and the management of CAFA to be part of that discussion, where they did a presentation, detailed presentation for us, where they had the opportunity to listen to our strategy and to consider the ways in which we have then incorporated the various recommendations. So this is where we stand at this point. For us, we are mindful of the areas where we have incidents of Mpox around the world.
And that's the chair of the Executive Board of CAFA, Dominica's Health Minister, Cassani Laville. The Dominica Cooperative Societies League has made it easier for 13 students to attain a secondary school education. The institution presented 3 outstanding students with scholarships and 10 with bursaries during a ceremony on Friday. President of the Dominica Cooperative Societies League, Dr. Damian Dublin, says the league is committed to its social responsibility.
The league scholarship is divided into sections. We have the Sister Alicia Scholarship, which for 30 years, the Dominica Cooperative Societies League has remained committed to nurturing the academic growth of young Dominicans through the Sister Alicia Scholarship for Need. So we are proud to recognize Ms. Kayana Coffey, who is the recipient of the Sister Alicia Scholarship. The other scholarship, which is very important, is the Geoff Robinson Scholarship for Merit. And this is happening at a significant milestone. This year marked the 40th anniversary of the scholarship, and it's really awarded to the top performers in the Grade 6 National Assessment. So this year, Mr. Thierry Lutu, who placed second in the examination, And now the Credit Union League is coming in to ensure that he continues this process up to whatever career he decides in the future. The third scholarship is what Mr. Valentine Telemag's daughter spoke about for leadership. Now that scholarship embodies all three: merit, need, leadership. Now the good thing about that scholarship, besides those three, we're still giving 10 bursaries. So you see that the special nature of the league.
And that's the president of the Dominica Cooperative Societies League, Dr. Damian Dublin. Meanwhile, recipients of the 3 scholarship awards expressed gratitude to the Dominica Cooperative Societies League.
This scholarship is not only a recognition of my efforts in the Grade 6 National Assessment, but also a powerful reminder of the importance of academic excellence, self-empowerment, and leadership in our schools, communities, and country. I am wholeheartedly committed to using this scholarship to pursue my educational goals in high school, to continue growing as a leader, and to develop myself morally and socially. My aspiration is to become an upstanding member of society where I can give back the blessings that have been bestowed upon me. My heartfelt thanks go to the Dominica Cooperative Societies League Limited for this incredible financial award.
I am truly honored to stand before you today as a 2024 recipient of the prestigious John Robinson Scholarship. This moment is incredibly special to me, as my mom, who had also received this scholarship, promised that my dedication and hard work would one day earn me this reward. I wish to therefore express heartfelt thanks on behalf of myself and my family to the Dominica Cooperative Societies League for granting me this privilege. Receiving this scholarship is not just a significant financial help, but it is a testimony to your belief in my abilities and dreams. I am profoundly grateful for your kind generosity. I also take this opportunity to say thanks to God, my family, past teachers, and all those who have supported my journey so far, not just in education, but in sports and my other pursuits. I will end reiterating my gratitude towards the Dominica Cooperative Societies League. Your continued investment in the youth needs to be applauded. I promise to honor your trust by striving for excellence and making a positive impact in the world.
I would like to thank the League for this scholarship. I am happy to be chosen as the Sister Annalise Scholar, as it will help me to achieve my dreams at the school. I wish the League all the best for the future. On behalf of myself and my family, I thank you and God bless.
Scholarship recipients Kiana Coffey, Thierry Lotu, and Madeira Marie, the first-time recipient of the Valentin Telemac Scholarship for Leadership. Other news this morning, 20 children in the Maho area now have a better understanding of music. They completed a one-week music camp at the Maho Primary School, which focused on the guitar. Sobers Esprit is a member of the Maho Arts Foundation.
And we have been able to put together this one-week music camp for children in our community. The camp was really an opportunity for us to begin a new chapter in the development of our music in this area. We are fortunate to have had children from Maho, from Massac, from Jimit, and I believe Kinfield as well. It is really a community-wide effort. The Maho Arts Foundation was set up specifically to help to rebuild the arts and culture in this community of Maho. But of course, we want to bring in the neighboring communities into the program. This music camp was in an effort to expose our young people to the playing of an instrument. And in this particular case, we chose the guitar. And there was a particular reason why we chose the guitar. The Arts Foundation was given a donation of guitars from a Dominican living in the diaspora. And we want to really thank her for that generous gift that helped us to start our program. So let's give her a big hand for that.
Meanwhile, parliamentary representative for the Maho constituency, Kasani Laville, says the music camp was a success.
And when I consider my job as parliamentary representative for this area, this is what I think about. This is what I conceive. To create an environment of opportunities for our people, and particularly our children, so they can understand the vast world that is before them for them to succeed. And even though that out of the 20 or so of us, that even though it's just one of you who decides to go further and be a world-renowned guitarist, but at least the other 19 of you have an appreciation of music. So when she performs at her classical shows, that the audience will not be empty. You all will be there to cheer on for her. And this is the gift that we're able to give to you all. And I'm grateful for your participation. I'm proud that if we continue on this track, that we are going to have a strong Caribbean, because a strong Caribbean is dependent on a strong Dominica. A strong Dominica is dependent on strong communities. Strong communities are dependent on strong families and strong young people. And I have seen strength in you all. This is not just about training for guitar and training to write. It's about public speaking for you all. I saw the confidence with which that you all came up and you all spoke. And this is amazing. You all have done well. The deep testimonials that you have told us about and how this has benefited you. These are the life skills that you will need to survive.
And that's the parliamentary representative for the Maho constituency, Kasani Laville. Facilitators of the music camp included the music icon, Cletus Halibut Abraham, Julie Matter, Harold Seeley, and Julian Riviere. It was organized by the Maho Arts Foundation. Let's now hear from the children.
Okay, my name is Kalisa Prince. I attend the Convent High, and the camp was very interesting. To meet all the different kinds of personalities in one room, and then all the tutors and their patients. I was told that I don't have to play guitar, but learning about one instrument will help me to exceed in another instrument.
My name is Jemina Henry. I attend in St. Martin Primary School. The workshop was very interesting. I learned how to play the guitar, the type of strings, and I learned the chromatic scale.
My name is Kylie, and the workshop was great. I learned about the chromatic scale. It was very nice. I never knew how to play a guitar, but now I know since I have a guitar at home.
Hi, my name is Minran Isaac. I attend the Dominica Grammar School. Learning about the guitar was very interesting for me, learning the different chords and the chromatic scale. It was like a dream come true for me because a guitar was something that I really wanted to learn. And just playing with it was very pleasing for me. Even though our tutors may have had a little bit of stress with us, they still had patience and they were still with us, even though it may have been stressful.
My name is Jonathan Dide. I attend the St. Mary's Academy. This week was a very educational one. I came in with no knowledge about the guitar, no desire to play the guitar. And I'm leaving wanting to know more about the guitar. I might even buy a guitar. Who knows?
My name is Regan Roy. I attend the St. Mary's Academy. I find this camp very amazing because I never expect to touch a guitar or play any music in my life. But I think I might take into consideration to own a guitar and to practice and to get better from there.
My name is Devani Rivera. I attend the Goodwill Secondary High School. My personal opinion, the class was nice. It was enjoyable. My friends I made, the time I spent, and thing. I like how the guitars operating and thing. But my fingers were hurting me a little. But after a period of time, it just eased up a little.
My name is Jeremiah Winston, and I am 9 years old. I attend the summer camp instrument, and the guitar was quite hard to play, but I did it, and Mr. Julian Rivera showed me and the orders, and it was quite hard to put my hands on the string, but I did it.
Students of the Maho area who completed the music camp at the Maho Primary School, and that happened on Friday. They ended the course on Friday. Now let's head into news from the region now. Chairman of the Caribbean Community, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell of Grenada, has joined the call for heightened mpox vigilance across the Caribbean. This comes in response to the World Health Organization's recent declaration of the mpox outbreak as a public health emergency of international concern. Mitchell urged citizens to stay informed through updates from the Caribbean Public Health Agency, CAFA, and local health authorities. He emphasized the importance of being alert to unusual rashes, especially for those with a travel history to affected areas, and seeking immediate medical attention if symptoms appear. It is 23 minutes after 7 o'clock. That's news. Don't go away. The Sports Report, next on DBS Radio.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speed the delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report.
Let's begin the DBS Morning Sports Report with basketball news. The Wadadli Elite Stingers of Antigua and Barbuda are through to the finals of the inaugural Creole Basketball Championships after they made light work out of the Pebu Super Eagles as that tournament continued last night at the Massac Indoor Facility. The Stingers used a strong second-half push to walk away with the 80-66 win to secure their second straight win in the tournament. Tishon Lewis had 20 points, including some electrifying dunks to lead the attack for the Antiguan-based team. Alexis Jackson added 13 points, Shama Felicite had 27, and Kaylin Paul 18 for the Eagles. Stingers big man Alexis Jackson says it was a total team effort.
What keeps us going is like the momentum. Like we know, like they're trying to double me and all that. So we find the open guy on the weak side, and then we get some open shots. Then we come down to me, and then it's all the defense, and we was good.
All right. In terms of how you guys dominated the Pebu's team, started off with a quick run. Where do you think you guys really put the game to bed tonight?
Right. Starting out, like we know they can't shoot that well, so we keep them. We keep the play close and let them shoot the long shots because we're bigger than them, we're stronger than them. So we just got a rebound and we shut it to the outlets and get the fast breaks.
2 wins in a row for your team, and of course you guys looking very good. You took care of the Falcons, you took care of the Eagles. These are the two of the top teams in Dominica. You know, overall, how would you assess your team's performances over the first 2 games?
It's pretty well. We performed very great. A lot of guys are very younger. I'm the oldest one, and I think they did a great job for the last 2 games.
And that's the Wadadley Stinger center, Alexis Jackson. Peerbush Super Eagles captain Lenin Paul says despite the defeat, he was proud of his team.
I'm not disappointed in my team though. We fight for it. I don't want to comment on the officiating, but it is what it is.
All right, you don't want to comment on the officiating, but in terms of the game on play, for you, for example, you really struggled tonight in terms of the turnovers and everything. What did the Antiguan team do defensively, which really made it tough for you tonight?
What I realized in halfway doing a quarter, they would do like a full cut press, and that kind of caught us off guard, and we were struggling to get that off.
All right, so how can you guys sort of regroup? I mean, it's not all lost for you guys. You still have another game to play. Based on what transpired tonight, what can you take moving forward?
Like I said, one of our issues is we play the game too fast sometimes, so we get a lot of turnovers, so we just have to work on that and get better.
And that's the Peerbush Super Eagles captain Lenin Paul. In the other match last night, the St. Lucia Soufriere Kings' hopes of qualifying for the final were dashed as they lost to the GGB of Guadeloupe. The Guadeloupe champions won 75-65. Harold Trobo got 19 and Theo Santoro had 14 for the Guadeloupe team, while Jay-Z Saltabos got 22 for the Soufriere Kings. Marvin John Baptiste is captain of the Guadeloupe team.
It's a pre-season tournament for us where my team finished the competition since May, right? While I believe St. Lucia are still in shape because it's the end of the season. So it was a hard start for us, but we are a team with a lot of experience. We don't panic. We know the game will be long, and then when it comes to the money time, you know what to do.
The game came down to the 4th quarter. It was very close throughout. In the 4th quarter, you went on a big run. What made the difference in that 4th quarter?
The 4th quarter, we had less turnovers and we were more patient. We put the experienced guys on the court, and then we knew they have more than 15 fouls, so we have to be aggressive, attack the basket. And luckily, our world turbo, my boy, he was very hot behind the line, so I think he put 3 in the rolls, frequent shots, so that created the gap, and we kept it until the end.
And that's Marvin John Baptiste, the captain of the Guadeloupe team. Lonsel Alcy of the Soufriere Kings says his team made costly errors.
What happened to our defense was that we faltered on defense in the sense that we weren't picking up for each other. We didn't have each other's backs really. We had a game play. We switched to a 3-2 because we were shooting freeze. It didn't pan out to be very well for us, but we really tried our best, and execution was just not on our best today.
How difficult now is this loss? This loss going to put you out of the tournament in terms of qualifying for the finals on Sunday, but what sort of positives can you take from your showing here in this competition?
First of all, I say thank God for just allowing us to be here right now. I must say this Creole Festival is something I really believe that will allow us to gain a lot of experience. I must say true exposure for all of our young guys there. I must say we need to do a lot in preparation time, but there's a lot to take away from it. We need to go back to the drawing board and just do our best in preparing for this, and I really hope that there is a lot of support for this continuing within the region.
And that's Lonsel Alcy of the Soufriere Kings. The tournament continues tonight with the Detroit Blazers taking on the GGB of Guadeloupe at 9 o'clock, while at 7 o'clock it's the Dr. Daru Pishley Sports Club Falcons playing the Peerbush Super Eagles. Now some good news for the West Indies, because Nicholas Pooran smashed an unbeaten half century to guide the West Indies to a comprehensive win over South Africa to take a 1-0 lead in their 3-match series last night. Matthew Ford, Shea Hope and Alec Athanaze also played important roles as the Windies picked up a 7-wicket win. Matthew Ford took a career best as bowlers pegged South Africa back earlier on, but a counter-strike from Tristan Stubbs for South Africa led the fight back. Ford picked up 3 for 27 as the Windies had South Africa on the ropes on 42 for 5, but Tristan Stubbs countered with 76 of 42 balls and Patrick Kruger had 44 from 32 balls. South Africa, they reached 174 for 7. Shama Joseph took 2 for 40, Akil Hossein 1 for 22 and Shepherd 1 for 39. The Windies chasing 175 were off to a good start. Alec Athanaze and Shea Hope put on 85 for the first wicket. Alec Athanaze had a career best 40 from 30 balls. Hope added 51 and Puran polished things off with an unbeaten 65 from only 26 balls as the Windies raced to 176 for 3 in 17.5 overs. Puran was named the man of the match.
First of all, I want to give Jesus all praise and thanks. And at that stage in the game, I just felt like Shea and Alec played the power play, played their roles extremely well, putting the pressure on South Africa. We knew at the 10-over mark when we were bowling that it's a better wicket than it seemed. And we knew we just had to set the game up in a power play. And I mean, Shea and Alec were brilliant. My job was much simpler. It was just to keep the momentum going and take down my matchups.
To what extent were the pitch and conditions challenging? Did it change from the first half of the game to the second?
Yeah, I know the rain around. Obviously the cover zone. The first 10 overs were tricky when South Africa was batting, but I felt like the way they went about, staying calm, playing the game the right way, getting that total. I felt like Tristan Stubbs and Kruger played that innings really well there, and I felt like they were right into the game there, but we knew that the wicket was better. We had to give ourselves a chance.
And that's man of the match, Nicholas Puran. The West Indies captain, Rovman Powell, was pleased with the team's showing.
I think it's always good to go 1-0 up in a 3-match series, but having said that, I think we bowled well in the power play. We let them off a bit and it was a good batting display from the boys.
Yeah, I did mention the first half of the innings with the ball went well for the West Indies. The second half, you considered runs on you a little bit shabby in the field as well. What's required for correction in that area?
I think it's the guys look a little bit rusty, to be honest, but that's unacceptable at this level. You come in a 3-match series, you should be ready to go. But I think it's just for us as a fielding group to concentrate and also as a bowling group. We have capable guys within the dressing room.
Well, you showed your quality with the batter. How much of what you're doing now with this West Indies T20 international side is geared towards that next ICC Men's T20 World Cup in 2026?
To be honest, a lot of talk is around for the next World Cup. I think the next World Cup is very far for us to make it our primary objective. I think we still have to stay in the process and play it one game at a time. It's also an opportunity for us to see different players and bring them in and see how they fit into a T20 West Indies team. So it's for us to stay in the moment. We have an eye on the World Cup, but I think it's too far for us to just say World Cup, World Cup.
And that's the West Indies captain, Rovman Powell. The second T20 will be this afternoon at 3 o'clock. The West Indies lead the series by 1-0. Let's bring you some more sports this morning. President of the Dominica Olympic Committee, Billy Doctrove, says Olympic gold medalist Thea Laffogatson is deserved of all the accolades she is set to receive. The Olympic champion will arrive home this afternoon with a ceremony planned for the Douglas Charles Airport.
The credit and the focus has to be on Thea because of her performance, the kind of hard work that she has put in. We are asking the general public to come out in large numbers to show their appreciation, embrace Thea, and celebrate with Thea, because this is a first. We'll never have another first. We might have another Olympian getting gold, but right now it is our first, and that is why we can celebrate, or we should celebrate in a big way, because we'll never have another first. And as I said, we in the Dominican Olympic Committee, we have made some recommendations to the committee, we have made recommendations to the cabinet, but we believe that we should stop at nothing to reward Tia for that achievement, because it is, as I said, the greatest achievement in Dominican history, and she deserves everything and more that Dominica could ever give her.
And that's the president of the Dominica Olympic Committee, Billy Doctrove. Some volleyball news now. Head coach of the women's volleyball team, Ray Robinson, says the national team has what it takes to excel at the upcoming ECVA Beach Volleyball Under-20 Championships in St. Kitts. The tournament gets underway next week. The men's team of Mervyn Mingo and Bill Frederick and the women's team of Nyla Edmond and Elisa Bully will represent Dominica at the games. Dominica are the defending women's champions.
Yeah, well, I think that's one of the better prepared teams we have ever sent out to a competition. We have been training from May, just after the Mayfest Beach Volleyball Tournament. We went straight into training, and we started with 2 months of intense physical training first, getting the athletes fit and ready to move in the sand, because it is not very easy to move in the sand and to play volleyball in the sand. So that's the first thing we had to do, and then from there we started working on the technical aspects, and I think we are well prepared.
Looking at the ladies team, Nyla and Alicia, they look pretty sharp.
Yeah, as you can see, both teams are very fit. They are very confident, and that's something that we try to instill in them, that they have to be confident in their game, and the only way that you can be confident in your game is if you are well prepared. We placed a lot of emphasis on that, ensuring that the teams are well prepared. Myself and Jan, and then later down, Coach Brian came in and fine-tuned certain things that he observed, and I think we are ready.
All right, what do you think will probably be the biggest or the most difficult part of this upcoming tournament?
One of the things that I really try to instill in both teams is that they need to keep their confidence level up. I am very confident in them, so sometimes what can happen is that when there are strings of mistakes that they kind of go into their shell, and that's something that we are trying to work on, to ensure that they feed off each other's energy, so one cannot be down. It's 2 of them on the court, so they have to be together all the time and helping each other and bringing energy so that they can move forward.
And that's the head coach of the women's beach volleyball team, Ray Robinson. That too will end news and sports this morning. But coming up very soon, the insert of the package, Melia Joseph Dennis will decide which insert in her mind has been the most impactful on the news. She has quite a few of them to look at. She will decide very soon. And I'm waiting to see, really, which of the inserts will be her most impactful one. You don't want to go away. You want to see what Melia decides this morning. The insert of the package comes up very soon.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speedy delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
The time now it is 19 minutes before the 8 o'clock hour, and now we present you with the insert of the package.
Okay, my name is Kalisa Prince. I attend the Convent High, and the camp was very interesting. To meet all the different kinds of personalities in one room, and then all the tutors and their patients. I was told that I don't have to play guitar, but learning about one instrument will help me to exceed in another instrument.
My name is Jemina Henry. I attend in St. Martin Primary School. The workshop was very interesting. I learned how to play the guitar, the type of strings, and I learned the chromatic scale. My name is Kylie, and the workshop was great. I learned about the chromatic scale. It was very nice. I never knew how to play a guitar, but now I know since I have a guitar at home.
Hi, my name is Minran Isaac. I attend the Dominica Grammar School. Learning about the guitar was very interesting for me, learning the different chords and the chromatic scale. It was like a dream come true for me because a guitar was something that I really wanted to learn. And just playing with it was very pleasing for me. Even though our tutors may have had a little bit of stress with us, they still had patience and they were still with us, even though it may have been stressful.
My name is Jonathan Didier. I attend the St. Mary's Academy. This week was a very educational one. I came in with no knowledge about the guitar, no desire to play the guitar. And I'm leaving wanting to know more about the guitar. I might even buy a guitar. Who knows?
My name is Regan Roy. I attend the St. Mary's Academy. I find this camp very amazing because I never expect to touch a guitar or play any music in my life. But I think I might take into consideration to own a guitar and to practice and to get better from there.
My name is Devani Revere. I attend the Goodwill Secondary High School. My personal opinion, the class was nice. It was enjoyable. My friends I made, the time I spent, and thing. I like how the guitars operating and thing. But my fingers were hurting me a little. But after a period of time, it just eased up a little.
My name is Jeremiah Winston, and I am 9 years old. I attend the summer camp instrument, and the guitar was quite hard to play, but I did it, and Mr. Julian Rivera showed me and the orders, and it was quite hard to put my hands on the string, but I did it.
And this was the insert of the package from this morning's newscast. And of course, the reason why I chose this insert, I was quite impressed with the response